Do you think you're stuck in your job? No, you're one resume away from a raise. You've been building skills for years. Because you don't have a 4-year degree does not mean that you're stuck at $15 to $18 an hour. Employers don't automatically understand your experience. It's up to you to put it into language that they understand and that they value. So today I want to talk to you about 5 ordinary jobs: CNA, call center, retail, warehouse, and hospitality. And I'm going to show you how the skills that you've already gained in those fields translate into $25 an hour or more careers. So if you're ready, buckle in and let's do this. Before we dig into the first job, there's something I want you to understand. Your job has 2 names: the one that your boss calls it now and the one that your next employer calls it. And that is exactly why I built the skill leverage worksheet. It'll always be free and the link is in the description below. Please do yourself a favor and check it out. The rule here is simple. Don't lie. Translate. Same truth, just better language. Remember Jordan, our CNA making $16 an hour, doing the work of a nurse without the title? Well, let's see where she goes next. She's not just providing basic care. She's managing patient safety, triage, and critical documentation. Medical assistant. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual wage for medical assistant was $44,200, and that was back in May of 2024. So that's about $21.25 per hour. The top 10% earn more than $57,830. It's a 4 to 12 month certificate, and in many markets you can get hired without it based on your experience alone. You don't need years of nursing school to upgrade your paycheck. You spend all day on the phones dealing with angry customers, trying to explain problems they don't understand. You're already doing the work, you just don't work in healthcare yet. You manage intake, documentation, high volume customer contact, and dispute resolution. Medical records specialist, medical biller, medical coder. So the BLS puts the median at $50,250 a year, or just under $25 an hour. Top earners with certifications clear $30 an hour. And healthcare heavy metro areas obviously pay more, so do your own research for your own zip code before you make the jump into this one. And I know this is the only one on the list that takes a real certification, but it's months and it's not years. You earn your CPC through AAPC or CCS through the AHIMA, which I know that's a mouthful and then probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but I will put links in the description below if you want to research that after this video. You're looking at 4 to 9 months of online training, and it's going to cost you oftentimes under $2,000. Hospitals, clinics, insurance companies are constantly hiring for this field, and many will let you start as a biller while you're still finishing your training. And fun fact, medical coding is one of the only genuinely remote jobs that you can do in healthcare. So if you're tired of the grind and going to the office and sitting in a cubicle all day, this job's worth a closer look. You've spent years on the retail floor. You think your resume says stocked shelves and ran the register? Well, look at it. You managed inventory, you handled customer objections, and you closed transactions. You sold all day. You just never called it sales. Insurance sales agent. In many markets, it's roughly $29 an hour. Entry level often starts lower. You'll need a high school diploma, and you'll take a short pre-licensing course and then a state exam. Once you've passed that state exam, agencies are hungry to hire people that know how to talk to people and can hustle. Warehouse to logistics coordinator. You move boxes, you load trucks. You think your resume should say, worked in a warehouse. No, that's inventory control, safety compliance, and workflow coordination. That's what a logistic coordinator does. In many markets, it's $24 an hour. Entry level can often start lower. This is literally a lateral move. Same skills, but better title and more pay. You already run the floor. Logistics is just a different word for what you're already doing. You wait tables and you tend bar. So you think your resume should say, took orders and served food. No. 40 tables a night is management. Think about it. You're managing intake. You're triaging emergencies. You're handling problems on the fly and dealing with angry customers. You evaluate insurance claims and help negotiate settlements. It takes a high school diploma and on-the-job training, so you earn as you learn. Listen, if you can handle a Friday night rush at a busy restaurant, you can negotiate property claims. So look at what we just did. You didn't lie, you translated. Same skills, same truth, different language. We took ordinary jobs that pay $15 an hour and we found the exact skills needed for careers that pay $25 to $30 an hour. And please don't describe yourself like you're apologizing. You don't lack skills, you lack the language. And above everything else, stay curious and endeavor to persevere. See you next time.